liberals, progressives, and other Democrats aren't angry over what NBC did to Miss McDaniels. They're not angry at all. They're happy about what NBC did to her. They're cheering about it. So, of course, NBC should be tarnished by what it did, by publicly humiliating her. Of course, they should be damaged and tarnished and all that, but I don't think they will be.
Well, wait a minute, though. You're talking about MSNBC, which programs exclusively for far-left loons. That's all they do. NBC News, this is Lester Holt, the Today Show, okay?
Right.
Dateline. They're going to be tarnished with the same brush here because the same executives that run that assassinated, figuratively speaking, Ronna McDaniel. You haven't heard a word from Lester Holt or the women on the Today Show.
And you're not going to.
Right. Believe me, you're not going to. But anybody consuming information has to have some sort of awareness, and NBC is just going to be linked now because their own executives did this. There's no delineation between MSNBC and NBC. NBC News executives did it. Now it's going to be, they're the left-wing network, and so you're writing off at least 50% of the country in potential viewership.
I think you're wrong about that too, respectfully, Bill. And I think you're wrong because we're news junkies. We follow the news because that's what we do. I think ordinary Americans, and I use the word ordinary in the best sense, not in some pejorative sense, ordinary Americans don't think what Lester Holt does has anything to do with what Rachel Maddow does or what Scarborough does or any of the others. I think ordinary Americans who go about their lives, who aren't political junkies or news junkies, watch Lester Holt because they think he's a good anchor, they like him, whatever it is.
I disagree.
But I don't think there's any association.
And when George Stephanopoulos at ABC attacked Nancy Mace with the rape thing, there was big trouble at ABC News because of that. Big trouble. Because ABC realized that people watching that interview were going to say, I've had enough. And I'm telling you, and we'll track it every month. NBC is going to be hurt by this. And they're never going to come back as a news agency for all Americans. Now, go ahead.
Let me say, I hope you're right. I genuinely.
Thank you for watching. To view full episodes of the No Spin News anytime, sign up to become a BillO'Reilly.com premium or concierge member today.